then we will jump into the world here at our lovely front door. You know, I don't know if we're going to keep that aesthetic in the long term. It sort of weirds me out a little bit, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay in the short term. Real quick, my cord is tangled. Alright, much better. And we return. So, I've got stuff, but I need organization. Now, it's not, like, incredibly important that our vault for a bunch of junk be attached to the house, but we will need, like, an opportunity to get some things. I think we'll actually do vault access not from the inside of the house, initially anyway. Because it would be nice to just have it here, you know. It'll be underneath still, but it's just as sensible to be able to access it from outside as inside. We might have an inside access too, but like a secretive one, you know, for fun. But there's like a falling down structure there. A falling down structure. Like a little miniature. That's not where it goes. We've thrown our food on the ground, which is not ideal. Certainly not ideal. We should do a wall rather than a fence. That would be nice. But you know, in the short run, a fence is just as good as a wall. I mean, it isn't. And anyone could fall from the top, you know, but everything has to happen gradually, or it will not happen at all. Some nice iron, never know when you'll need some. Alright, we should just put a chest down. I've lost again. Okay. We should get torches. There's a lot of things we should do. You may think I should be better at building a house after so long playing the game, but, you know, it's been 200 days of work, not 200 days of theory. Alright, we'll just, yeah, we can put, like, another doorway on there later if we want, because right now it's just enough to get it started, right? Apparently there's an emerald in there, so that's interesting. It makes sense, though, since a meadow is like a mountain variant. I think it is anyway. And you get those in mountains, like cherry groves or any of the other mountainous structures. Because the cherry grove is a mountain also. You know, a different roof would be better eventually, but what are you gonna do? Do it? Absolutely I am not. Alright. Now we will put a chest down. Yes. We will symbolically place a cobblestone there, letting us know that it will be cobblestone inside. And that will even be mostly true, at least for a little while. And here will be a chest for wood and wood accessories. And here a chest for various things that don't fit in anywhere else. The quartzes, the stone bricks, you know, the stuff. Quartz probably a bad example for that, but it'll be okay. We will make a couple of furnaces because nothing says this is a good little place to do stuff like a couple of furnaces. We will put them right here. Sensible. That way, if I am moving my ores around, we'll move the auto smelter in here eventually. Alright, and we'll want one for... We'll want one for a lot of things. We should just figure it out. Alright, so functionally, we are now much closer than ever before to having a successful vault, where we can put things, only we don't know where we want to put them. Smart. So, a valuables chest, it's like, you want to have one, but you need a junk chest too. And that's what we'll make a junk one initially to put stuff in until it makes more sense. But really, we should just make, like, not out of dark oak, though. Like, what am I made of money? And, you know, even after them setting a wonderful example with the Woodland Mansion, I still just burrow a little hole in the dark and put all of my chests in a row. But of course, all of their chests were empty. I'm not going to do a dirt chest. Where does it all end? Alright, we should... This one will be the animal and animal parts chest. It's not really a great way to see that with the bone block because it sort of looks quartzy, but we'll remember it over time, and it's right when you run in. And then there's no need to relocate like the agricultural chests that are close to those places. We'll just, you know, we'll refine them and make sure that all the other junk isn't creeping its way into there. Looks like night is falling. You know, this is what it's all about. You can face the setting sun, looking down at the field of flowers and at your sunflowers gazing at you. The backdrop of the cherry trees, yes, this was the ideal place for building a house. And then right before you go into bed, you see the last glint of the sun. Nope, that's not the sun. Those are my torches from my my roller coaster. Feels nice. It's a good little world. Here on day 198, where we are the most successful of all creatures, And Garuda comes to get his seeds. And we're just going to lay down. And we need a chest for the inside here, but yes. So you want a chest here, and this is like for stuff, right? To keep your music disc in case you put it somewhere else. To keep your seeds for Garuda. You know, the very essentials of household items. And, you know, we shouldn't have too much stuff in that chest, but I'm sure that the amount of things that we find to be acceptable for it will morph and change over time, as they often do. That window's, yeah, too high. We're going to use the Silk Touch Pick to break the blocks. Look at that. Amazing. Yeah, there we go. A much better window. A window superior in all ways. I might actually use a proper window there. Let's see. What are the benefits to using a proper window with glass panes? Well, for one, they don't have, you know, all of that appearance going on. Yeah, it's clearly better. They're not as jarring. Just there's sometimes when you wouldn't want to use them. But oh no, my planks. I've lost my planks. You know, we'll just do it that way for a bit. Forget forget everything. Break into the wall, ruin the pane. They are roughly Tetris shaped, and that's the important thing. You know, we're getting it all coming in together here. And then here we will build a more appropriate window. No, we'll just do a nice little square here. This will be a nice place for a square window. And again, we will do it without panes because apparently I have the brain of a goldfish mixed with Garuda, who is thinking about jumping outside, but he knows this is where he wants to be. This is a terrible window too. What was I thinking with a vertical window? And now I have to use these because I don't have any more panes, even though I could have just made them because I'm next to a crafting table. You know, that doesn't matter. It'll be fine, but it'll only be fine if I immediately leave this place. We'll put the door in there, even though it's the opposite of being valuable enough to be inside of the chest of the house. All right, I don't want to accept that anymore. I need... Yeah, I need all the same color gate. Or we could do different colored gates, but we can't have like that. It too jarring. All right. This is so imperfect. It'll be fine. It will probably be fine. We will. We might actually build this out a little bit more for some rows of flowers, because I do like my rows of flowers. Alright, so what I need to do is, well, we need to get an ender chest down here, which means I need to find where I put my last one. Oh no! Oh no! Our village is under attack! They're just murdering villagers. Run away, you fools! Fly! don't even think this is a raid. I think this is like a patrol. All right, there we go. Well, they're taken care of now. Yeah, it's not a raid going on. I just looked down the wall to see them shooting folks. But, you know, I guess maybe they're all right now. Scary stuff. I'm glad I chose that time to come down the mountain. Could have been terrible. Those guys ranging rather far from the rest of the villagers. They probably sleep in this house, but no, only one could sleep in this house, so I no longer have an opinion on what they probably are doing. Alright, so there's an ender chest there, and there, and there, and this is the most extraneous of them, since this is the place that we come to least now, although it was once quite important to us. So we're just going to go ahead and grab random stuff. Great. Of course, I was carrying so much random stuff that it was really impractical to come down here at all. But we needed the ender chest for coal and stuff for torches. And if I recall correctly, or if I just make something up right now as I'm talking, that's definitely why things happened the way that they did. I probably would have remembered if I hadn't looked down the hill to see acts of wanton murder being committed against my beloved villagers, who had done nothing wrong, who were simply minding their own business, wearing brown as they do, and then suddenly they came under attack by dastardly pillagers. It's terrible. I think we'll have to find out where those pillagers live and burn it down one day. It's probably the only thing that we could do. Now, there might be other solutions, but we're not interested in them. Alright, and now we have plenty of torches, or rather, some torches. Can't really call them plenty. I will always need more. The desire to place more torches around the world is persistent and strong. I was gonna say we could put cobbled deep slate in there too. We'll probably have to move it because cobblestone will almost certainly deserve its own annoying chest. Alright, animal products, bones, banners and bottles are animal products, bone blocks are animal products, ender pearls. Going to go ahead and get 1 block of iron and 1 block of gold. And that'll be for this chest, which will be the good stuff chest. We will come there when we need things that may one day have been in the ender chest, and this will represent the chest of great wealth. Emeralds, iron, the like, will all be there. We do want to keep carrying that stuff with us, though, simply for its utility carrying it around. But you want to dream big, right? You want to live in a life where you're going to have so many blocks of gold and iron eventually that you'll need their own chest. We will show this as a pure cobblestone-ish chest by putting cobblestone twice in front of it and then lying immediately about the contents. Alright, so we need a secret dirt chest. We need a couple secret dirt chests. We need to cut this tree down. There we go. I was like, there's something that I've been ignoring. We're going to take care of that. Just a little bit of light deforestation. They do not make it easy to cut these down. You could probably burn them down, but I mean, aren't we committing enough of a crime against nature right now with this axe? We really gotta bring fire and flame into it. think that's all the wood on the tree. We should see it falling before too long. And that's also plenty of wood for us to make some chests. As day 199 draws to a close and the moon rises, we have got to get some more torches. Last thing we want is like a creeper coming up in here somehow, which means we do need to block it off properly. But anywhere they can fall in from is still a vulnerability. Which means we probably need one single door, even though it's boring. Ah, yes. Dirt chests. And various other chests. We're just going to make 11 chests right now, since we're probably going to need more chests. Where is my pickaxe? Okay, there it is. And the dirt chest can stay outside of the front. We're probably not going to leave it there forever. We need to make like a pool of water that we can put the dirt chest into for traditional purposes. It's a good world. It sure is. I just need significantly more light coverage because the absolute last thing I want to do is ever deal with actual game mechanics like creepers existing, making sounds. Sure, when they designed creepers, they were like, oh, this is going to be great. People will really like this. We'll make a guy that just shows up and blows up their things. It'll be great. But the only way to prevent that is incredibly dense light coverage. Light coverage as far as the light can see. And eventually the sun will never truly set on the meadow. It will be protected by torchlight. Ah, a place to fall down troublingly. Not wonderful, we'll have to deal with that. And by deal with that, I mean block it up with cobblestone. Please do not interrupt me while I am working, Mr. Zombie. Alright, now I will take your complaint. Ah, yes, well, we definitely have to deal with this because it abuts directly onto the roller coaster ride. There sure are a lot of idiots down here. Oh no, not the creepers. Out of torches? I am out of torches. That'll be alright. And it also renders me coming down here entirely pointless, but it'll be alright. Alright, now how did I get in here? Oh, this seems so much smarter before I blocked that hole up. Okay, time to go the other way. I can't see. I can't see at all. Alright, that's better. Here we go. Much better. I mean, not much better, moderately better. But we return home, pierced with arrows, and, you know, we're about to go lay down. And when we wake up, it'll be day 200, the traditional day for making sure that you have built one house. And such as it is, this is ours. Bella sits around happily. Garuda flaps most excitedly. The ritual seeds are distributed, and we'll just lay on down for the night. And the morning of the 200th day. Of course, in Minecraft, when you wake up from bed, you wake up with the sun already relatively high in the sky. So it's a responsible way to do it. That zombie was way too frisky for my liking. I would have preferred him to mind his own business, which is what he's doing now. All right. Things you can mine. We should put the flint and steel back up. We should put the brush in the inner chest too. Just because, you know, it's a thing we always want with us, but that we don't always need in the inventory, or in fact very infrequently need in the inventory, so. We'll put the fencing and the sticks and such in the chest. And we'll put all the chests in the chest. That way, if we need another chest, we know where to go. I need... yeah. It's like I need to be smarter. Not really. I need to apply myself differently. More stats will never help me if I make bad choices. Well, I know what I should do. I should build a rail line that connects my house down to my fields here. Just like a straight shot. I know you're surprised that when looking at the terrain, what I decided was, needs more rails. But that is how I feel, you know. I just think it's the right thing to do. Okay, but I don't have any rails anymore? I thought I had some somewhere. Maybe they're in a chest on the rail line. Eh. Who can fathom it? So much cobblestone, and none of it in cobblestone-only chests. You know, we can leave the cobblestone chests here, and then we can use those other chests for cobblestone eventually. Alright, it's a total mess. Everything's a mess. Maybe I won't rearrange any of this stuff. We'll just move very small amounts of it over time. That sounds nice. Incremental things. Alright, so there's no iron out here. just need random sticks. I'm never gonna be like, oh no, I made too many rails. Alright, redstone. Couple of golds, 30 rails should probably be good. We've already got 18 things, 18 levers, not really enough. Plenty of levers. Alright, now for a nice, simple rail line, hello Drifter, to connect our house down here to probably to the fields, but really just to like right here would be fine, but we just have to decide where it's going to end at. You know, let's start at the top and then we'll figure it out from there. Oh, Silk Touch will work on anything, so you can get grass blocks with it. That's cool. Probably already knew that. I mean, everybody already knew that, but I didn't, so. Alright, we need to get the shovel out here. So now we just need a minecart. Alright, so what we want to do here is, yeah, we will elegantly go across the top of this line. As if it was planned all along, but clearly, very clearly it wasn't. That'll probably work. We'll figure it out in testing. Ah, that didn't work out the way I thought it would. I hate that being in my offhand so much. What am I doing? Oh my god. Apparently I don't know how picking things up works. It'll be fine, unless it isn't. Well, that would have been better if I lined it up. You know, a different material other than dirt. Dirt might be nice, but we'll just do dirt right now. And then, you know, scream and cry if a creeper ever touches it or anything that I care about. You know, normal stuff. We know that like some animals and stuff can't walk across it. However, I don't really need any of the villagers walking across this area anyway, so we'll just keep on building it. Oh, I can't. I physically can't build it here. The path precludes it. Well, I know what I can do. No more path, no more problem. Yes, I'll just create places I can fall down. No, I'm not trying to live this life this way. Alright, and now we'll just ride up to home real quick. And hope that no one steps onto our track, making it inoperable. But yes, this is definitely the way to go. You know, a straight line would be better, but we don't do too much fancy stuff in it. And now we'll be able to just ride on home anytime that we want to get here. That's a lot better than not having a minecart to get up the hill. And later we'll either build another portal. I don't know if we want to do it at the top here. We might do it like in the inside. Because, you know, is another portal at the top of a hill by your house very aesthetic? I don't know. It could be. I have seen that detector rails exist, but I have no idea what they do besides detect things. I've never used them. We can put rail stuff in this chest, even though it's not, like, really a good spot for it. As we're likely to have a bunch of random rail things in our inventory occasionally, it's good to have a spot where things belong, because if you don't, then you have a spot where nothing belongs, like this dirt chest. I know you're saying, but the dirt belongs there, but does it? Does it really? Oh, no! Alright, so I hate them so much. I hate them so much. I hate them so much. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. So Very angry right now. And I know you're surprised because this isn't how an angry person normally sounds, but I'm restraining it. I am very, very displeased at what has just occurred. I. All right. I can't talk anymore. I can no longer speak. I hate creepers. You know, it's just like a chest of dirt. And I'm so mad. I probably shouldn't play this game anymore. Maybe I need to quit Minecraft. I don't know. I'm really angry. You know, I gotta go to work anyway. Anyway, I'm sorry, guys. I can't really express myself right now. Thank you for watching. Perhaps I'm not feeling well. I don't know. Anyway, I'm really angry about that creeper, and I don't know if I ever want to play Minecraft again. Perhaps whenever I get home from work, I'll feel better. But right now, I just don't know. That creeper blowing up my chest of dirt really, really messed my whole day up. I'm really mad. So, anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and if I never post another video, it's been a great run.